Jim McCauley here for BoxingIreland.com, and I've got someone very special with me today. Commonwealth Games gold medalist Paddy Gallagher. Paddy's also a very exciting prospect for the future. Paddy, first of all, talk to me about how you got involved with boxing.
Well, it's a funny kind of story, but at the start it was from Rocky, so it was. A few people was giving me some chip and all about it, but Rocky 3 was my favourite film. I always wanted it, and a friend of mine, like from about 12 or 13 I was, he boxed for each other, and he said, "Oh, do you want to join boxing?" and all this thing of it. But I ended up boxing at some point, so I did. And then just sort of, I got into it a bit, and then I fell out of it, and then over the summer I just loved it again, and just got back into it, and from then.
What age would you have been then?
About 12, 13.
12. And the first club you went to was Holy Trinity, was it? Right.
I trained a bit in it now, and had one fight and I got stopped. Disheartened me, so it did.
Right. Well, Paddy Barnes lost his first 15 fights. That's just totally amazing, inspirational.
Exactly.
So, how did you end up to Gallagher?
Well, it was actually Emerald after Holy Trinity. I was there for a few weeks, maybe a month or whatever. Had the fight and lost it, and then just left it. And after summer, my brother boxed for Emerald, so just following his footsteps. And while he was there, I joined also. And just a couple of years into it, I just kept training, and then the Emerald fell out, so it did, and I lost the club and the premises and all the rest of it. So I was thinking of joining Glan, and then ended up going to him, and ever since.
Right. Well, how did you do sort of boy and youth level? Did you
Nothing. I won a novice competition when I think it was boy 4, 100 novices, and I did win nothing. I could beat every year under the final. I've never not got the under the final.
Right.
So I think I got the 3 or 4, and I finally won them in youth 2. I got a walkover. Youth 2 I got a walkover in Ulsters. That's when I all started, and then I won the Antrim youth 2, and went on and won the All Islands. That's very surprisingly.
Right. So you won one Irish title at youth level.
Yeah.
But you went on a few trips with my son Kieran. You boxed for Ireland too, didn't you?
Yeah, I boxed for Ireland a few times. I was just after I won the youth 2s. I went to the Four Nations. I got a bronze. I beat the first fight.
Right.
Bad day, so it was. And then
who against Scotland? Wales,
against the Welsh boy, big tall southpaw. It was step up in class and weight as well. But I boxed terrible, and he ended up going on to win the gold, so it wasn't as bad. Beat by the defensive.
Was Kieran with you then too?
He won, yeah. That's when he got the gold.
Was that the one where he knocked the Welsh guy out?
Yeah.
That's the only fighting video I don't have.
Is that right?
Yeah. So your path was blocked at senior level by Stephen Donnelly.
Yeah.
He was an old adversary. You just sort of couldn't. It's tricky, sort of.
It's just everybody has a bogey, man. Seems to use mine.
And how many times did you fight?
3 times.
Right.
Yeah. First time was my second Ulster senior, where I got stopped. First round, in my opinion, I should have been a few ahead, come back. A lot of people's other opinions as well, come back 1 point behind, and then sort of just broke my heart, so it did, because the first round I boxed out of my skin, because I was nervous, and it was a big thing. It was the first time in Ulster Hall that I boxed, and up against Donnelly, he was been a boxer at the time, and he's last year's champion and stuff.
He is a cracker.
So I sort of broke my heart and disheartened me, and sort of deflated in a way, people say, because in the second round I boxed okay, and then I come back, I think he was 1 or 2 ahead. Shouldn't have been much in it at all, and I started getting tired in the third round. I feel like someone was pulling a plug out of me. It's kind of getting tired, and he put the pressure on, which he's good at, because he just keeps going. So I ended up losing. I think it was about 15 seconds, 10 seconds to go and get stopped.
Is that right? But your performances against him improved. I think the last time he fought was actually quite close.
Second time I fought, there was 3 points in it.
Wow.
And I was in the Ulster final, and then 2 weeks later I boxed him again. It was the first Irish seniors, and he beat me by 2 points.
Right.
So it sort of got closer, and then I ended up moving up a weight, and he stayed where he was.
That's right. Well, I followed your career, and your daddy used to call to my shop, the wee video shop I worked in, but I used to say to your daddy, look, he's knocking on the door. He's there, he's right there in the mix, he's just got to take that next step. And you fought a couple of good ones. There was an English guy you boxed. Can you remember his name? It was an English guy, and he's professional now. I think he won the ABS. He was very good, and he beat you, and it was quite close. I remember your daddy calling to the shop and me showing him.
Was it in England or here?
I think it was in England.
Glenfoot.
That's the very guy.
He's professional now.
Subsequently, your daddy used to call, and I buy the boxing news every week.
Yeah. And
I used to go to your daddy, look, where's that wee lad, he's won again, and he's won again, and he's won again. That guy's a cracker. And that guy went from, so you took him pretty close.
that was a bad day. In a way, like, not the bad fun side for him. It was one of the best in the box. A few people told me themselves. But it was just on the day. We travelled over that morning to Newcastle, and I'm making the weight, and I give 4 or 5 kilos away easy, so that I don't think he even weighed in. He was a big lad. But first round, just once again, just outboxed him. Second round, he started coming on, just kept moving, brilliant, boxing, beautiful, so it was. And then, so as time went on, he was a big thumper, so he was.
Yeah.
He had a load of knockouts. I'd been over, seen him boxing a couple of times, and he knocked out a couple of middleweights that I'd seen were not the best, but he knocked them out, and then I was boxing brilliantly, and then I got an injury in the eye, and the ref called it off, so it was another stoppage. Sounds bad here, where
No, but you're at that level then. You've moved, you've took the next step, and you're at that, and you're rubbing shoulders with them.
Yeah.
And you're fighting good fighters. Did you ever fight Sheehan?
Yeah.
So you're Sheehan, there's John Joe Joyce,
beat Sheehan.
You beat Sheehan?
A few months ago.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, no, he's over, almost qualified too.
Amazing.
Oh,
yeah. He's the number 1 now for Ireland.
Yeah.
Did you not get a box off against him for?
No, we entered a box off, but I was beat by Joyce, so I was, and he ended up beating Joyce the next fight. So when I beat Joyce, I've been against him.
Right. And have you boxed Willie McCulloch?
Willie McLaughlin. I've fought him twice. He's beat me twice.
Oh, he's fantastic. These guys are world class. These guys are world class operators. It would be in the top 20. His avenues are blocked. He's Commonwealth Games gold medalist, but when he goes down to the All Irelands, he's coming up against a few guys who are world class. He's coming very close to beating them, but he's just not getting the look. You moved up in weight then.
Yeah.
Stephen Donnelly was blocking your path.
Yeah.
So you moved up in weight.
The move up me was accidental, so it was.
Right.
Because
there's a wee bit of luck at me all.
Oh, exactly. It's just a blessing in disguise. But I was going away to Mexico with my friends on a holiday for 2 weeks. And it was a couple of weeks before the box off for the Commonwealth, and it was in 2 months because we booked already, and then the box offs were supposed to be before it, and then they wrapped it, and then they weren't happening, and they're just going to pick a team or whatever. So I didn't know what was happening, but ended up just going training flat out before I went away. And I was sitting about a kilo over, 64, the best shape I've ever been. I said I want to get as best I can in case I lose anything right away on holiday. And I run on the heat, which was to help me a bit, but it was all inclusive. So the food just went, I can be very greedy at times.
Right.
Just kept eating and eating. I come back 2 weeks later, and the scales over said I was like 66 or 7. I thought, brilliant. But then I got back home, it was 73 kilo. There was no hope. And then I said I might as well chance my luck at 69. And then